Hi, welcome to Upward Basketball and Cheerleading week number 1. I'm Steve, and it is my honor to be on staff here at Trinity, and I want to thank you so much. Thank you so much for allowing us to work with your sons and daughters, your grandsons, your granddaughters, all of the kids that are involved in the Upward program. We are so blessed to have them, and so I want to say very much a thank you to all of you for being here today. A couple of things. First of all, our devotions that we talk around are centered around a verse, John 14:15, which says, "If you love me, keep my commands." That's what Jesus shared with us. Jesus reminds us that rules that we have aren't there just so we can be authoritarian. They are there to make life better. A game without rules is no game at all. The rules are what make it fun, and that makes us get the most out of life that we possibly can. And so while that is our devotion, it's also an important thing for us to talk about in week number 1. Because in the craziness that goes on in the world around us right now, there are some rules that we have put in place that we would ask you to follow in order to keep our whole experience here at Upward as safe and as fun as possible. Rule number 1, we ask that you're wearing a mask all the time that you're here. I know sometimes it's uncomfortable, sometimes I don't like it, but that's what we need to do to keep things safe. So we ask that you would wear a mask. Once you're in the Family Life Center, in order to keep things moving in the hallways, we're going to ask that you exit out the side doors of the Family Life Center after the game is over. If you have to go to the restroom or go to the concession stand during the game, we ask that you would exit out the side doors and then re-enter those side doors. We're going to use the big doors at the back of the Family Life Center, the side of the court, only for entrance before the game. So once you're in, those doors are off limit. We would like you to exit and enter after that out the side doors. Immediately following the game, our teams and our cheerleaders will exit out the 2 corner doors to the Family Life Center. Give them a minute to get out and to get back down to the Student Life Center. The cheerleaders need to get across the hallway. Then you can exit out whatever door you feel most comfortable exiting. If you have a player or a cheerleader in the game, we ask that one of your parents go down to the Family Life Center, the Student Life Center at the west end of the building to pick up the basketball players. The cheerleaders will be over here across the hallway, and you can pick them up there. I know that it's going to be kind of a turmoil thing at the beginning, but it is going to work. If you will just remember that we're going to use the side doors during the games. We're going to use the back doors to come in before the game. We're going to give the team a minute or 2 to exit after the game before we leave, remembering that there's a group of people out there waiting to come in. We'll try to keep the congestion as minimal as possible. As always, we're so glad that you're here. We have a program for sale out at the concession stand that will give you pictures of all of the teams, and it's a beautifully done program. Thank you, Brianna Miller. And it's just something that if you would like to buy, they're on the concession stand, $3 a piece or 2 for $5. Thank you so much again for allowing us to work with your kids, and we're going to get ready to go with the second half as soon as we play the chicken dance.